Sorry YouTube if I look tired right now. I just got out of the bed. It's 5:14 in the morning and school's about to start, which I do not want to go to. High school is fun, really, really fun, but it's just a pain to do and work. So today, I got a movie review for you guys. And plus being a freshman, a movie review for you guys. Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is the 10th installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And this movie is outstanding. I cannot believe how good this movie was. Like, movies like this, that has like aliens and stuff in it, like Star Wars and all that, has never, like galaxy kind of movies, has never really caught my eye. But this one, it was awesome. Now, before I get started, I want you to know Marvel has already announced their next 9 movies. I don't know if they announced 10 yet. I don't know if this is 9 or 10, but as you see, Captain America, the Civil War. They announced Captain America, the Civil War. They announced Doctor Strange. They announced Guardians of the Galaxy 2. They announced Thor. They announced Thor Ragnarok. It comes out July 28, 2017. They announced Black Panther. They announced Avengers Infinity War Part 1. They announced Avengers Infinity War Part 2. They announced Captain Marvel. They announced Inhumans. They announced... Nope, that was it. But that's all they have announced. So, alright, now on my movie review. Now, this movie was outstanding. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what I give it. I give this movie a solid 8 out of 10. I think my friend Traverator on YouTube, Traverator, I think he did overrate this movie a little bit. He gave it a 9.4 out of 10. Yeah, it was a really good movie. I really loved it. It's actually probably one of my favorite Marvel movies of all time. But I still give it a solid 8 out of 10. I might boost it up to 8.5. I don't know. But for now, it's just going to be an 8 out of 10. So I love this movie. It's so good. Okay, it starts off. This movie's basically about Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord. He finds these people, Groot, Drax. He finds people, Groot, Drax, Rocket, and I never did figure out that green girl's name. I cannot remember her name. God. Anyways, I cannot remember that green girl's name. I always forget it. I always forget her name. It might have been Quilla. I don't remember. Something like that. But yeah. So they basically just they all meet each other right before they start fighting, and then they all go to prison. Then they all break out together to go kill this Master Lord named Ronan. And because Ronan killed Draxus, also known as Dave Bautista, which, by the way, he plays a really good Drax. Yeah, and Vin Diesel plays excellent as Groot. Yeah, but Drax is just a really good character in this movie. They basically just go around because Drax wants to get revenge on Ronan for killing his wife and kid. So they travel in Peter Quill, also known as Star-Lord's spaceship, and they just travel around in it to go around fighting people. And then they go to this bar where Groot and Drax get into a fight. And then Peter Quill and that green chick get in a fight. I don't know how to say. They fall in love. And then they go and Drax calls out Ronan. He calls out Ronan because he was tired of waiting, so he just called Ronan, and he was ready to sell it right there. And he got behind and beat down by Ronan. Drax did. Ronan, he was just way too overpowered for him. And towards the end, they went to go kill Ronan. And then they done this thing with the spaceships where they form into a shield over his spaceship, but he just kills all of them. And then, and then they eventually just meet, the spaceship crashes down with all of them on it. And then they meet Ronan, and then they use the orb. And then Peter Quill almost dies. I'm just going to say Star-Lord. Star-Lord almost dies. And then they all take each other's hand. Yeah, and then Groot dies because he was trying to shield them from the plane crash, but Groot comes back to life at the end of the movie when Rocket regrows him or whatever. But I love this movie. It was just so well done. And they kill Ronan at the end. They kill him with the orb. They like shoot it at him and he just explodes. It's awesome. I love this movie. It was one of the best, probably the best Marvel movie I've ever seen. And that one guy, I always forget his name. He's blue or whatever. He has like that mohawk looking thing. He's blue. He get the one who whistles or whatever, and arrows come towards you. He gets on my freaking nerves, man. But this movie is so good. I give it an 8 out of 10. I love this movie. It was so awesome. I mean, it just had you on your feet every second. I wasn't expecting much when it came out, and I certainly wasn't expecting much when it came out, and I kind of wasn't expecting nothing when I watched it. I just watched this movie yesterday, since it came out in August. Yeah, this movie is really awesome. My friend Trav Rader was really right about this movie. It was epic, man. You gotta go watch this movie now. I'm not even joking. This is coming from a guy who hates galaxy stuff. I'm a huge fan of superheroes and Marvel, but I hate galaxy stuff, man. Like I like some Star Wars movies like Revenge of the Sith and all that, but that and Star Wars 5 and 4, but that movie really caught my eye because I love that movie. It was just so awesome. And I might show you a scene from that movie here in a second. So, yeah. So, peace out, YouTube, and enjoy this scene I'm about to show you.